Alright guys, we're here today to find out how to make your best Osprey. And so we have a level 3 that says it gives you 40% reduced bolt action time, which seems to be the Achilles heel of this weapon, is trying to get those shots off. And then a level 4, you get 60% reduced bolt action time, which is quite a big jump from 40 to 60, because that's the Achilles heel, in my opinion, on this Osprey weapon. So I got both weapons with a silencer 2, and then I'm going to try both of them with this padded stock, because not that I'm really worried about the vertical or horizontal recoil, because the gun fires so slow, you're really not going to have a problem with that. It does help with your dispersion, so you're going to lock on a little bit better. And then another big thing is, if you're running around, you got that 20% increased equipment time. So if you run around, don't have it in your hand, you're going to pull that gun up a little bit faster. I haven't noticed a big difference when I tried it earlier with the equipment time, but any little help you can get is, good thing. So, and then the other big thing here I'm wanting to test to see if it makes a big difference is it says 30% reduced ADS speed. Now, I want to say here, if you look into the inventory, it shows that the padded stock, it doesn't even list it working with the Osprey. I just happen to have one, and it equipped to my Osprey 3. And again, a lot of you guys might already know this, but I didn't know it, and there's always a lot of new players that don't know this stuff. So I use the padded stock. Again, it doesn't say it works with the Osprey. It lists a bunch of other guns besides this gun. But the thing that I really noticed on here is it's got that 30% reduced ADS speed. Well, if you can reduce your bolt action time and your ADS, in theory should shoot a lot faster. You have that sequence from going zoomed in, back out to racket, and back into zoom. So let's find out. Let's test these two guns out. A level 3 at 40% reduced bolt action time, and then the level 4 at 60 bolt action time. We're going to go head to head with the two without a stock, get us a baseline, and then we'll do it again with the padded stock and see if it's worth adding to it. I can say already, this gun's probably worthless in a level 1 or 2 because it takes so long to rack. And from my testing, you got to get off 4 shots on a level 2 shield and a level 3 shield to down a player. 3 shots on a level 1 shield. So that getting those shots off is the main key with this thing. Alright, so here we go. Start off with the level 3. We're just going to shoot this guy here. So we're going to zoom in and see how fast we're zooming here. Alright. Let's check this one out. And you can see here, it seems that the 4 is quite a bit quicker. Look at that. Alright, so we're going to take the level 3. Alright, now we're going to take the level 4, add this padded stock, and see. As you can see, the one on my back's the padded stock. And you can see what it's going to do. So there. And we'll go through the whole sequence. it's a little bit faster, on my opinion. About halfway through the zoom, it speeds up a little bit. But that's faster. I mean, ain't a whole lot, but it's faster. See, this one it lags a little bit in the middle of the zoom versus the other one. Alright, so we're going to take the level 3 now. And we're going to shoot and then rack it and see the whole sequence, how much the difference between the two. There's 3. Alright, now we're gonna, here's the level 4 with the padded stock. And that whole sequence is a little bit better. I mean, is it amazingly better? No, but when you get somebody that's running across the map and you're trying to fire those shots off, I can see a significant difference there. Just that. And it reloads faster, supposedly, with the padded stock. Alright. So, next thing I'm gonna have to do is find out what other attachments to make this thing even better. Obviously, we want a better clip on here to make you shoot more rounds before you have to reload. So, and then the underbarrel mod, I don't think that really makes a difference. So, I think on this gun, you really want to make sure it's a level 4. And if you can afford it, get that stock. So we're going to take this 4. We already know the 4 is better than the 3. So we're going to take this Osprey. Put that padded stock on it, because we know the padded stock seemed to help out, in my opinion. I mean, was it huge? No. And then we're going to try it with the extended barrel and without the extended barrel and see what we come up with. And that might give us the best combination. And again, here I got extended mag 2, which I think is sufficient without spending all your resources. That takes you to 16 rounds. I mean, if you can't kill a raider with 6 raider or 2 or maybe even 3, that with 16 rounds without reloading, you might want to hang it up. So, all right, so we're going to go in with this combination and see if that just squeezes every little thing out of it. Again, I don't really feel like you need a grip, because I'm not really feeling a lot of recoil with this particular weapon. My opinion, if you want to add one, obviously do so. So here we go. We're going back to the practice range. And let's see the difference with speeding everything up with this extended barrel. Obviously, you're going to hit your target faster. So then that's going to make you zoom back out faster. And then we added something to make you rack quicker by taking it to a level 4. And then we're going to zoom in with the padded stock's going to cause it to zoom in quicker. And then the velocity is going to get that bullet faster. And that takes that whole scenario. You should speed everything up to the maximum this Osprey can do. All right. So what we're going to do now, we're going to shoot it without the extended barrel. Got our 16 rounds. We'll fire from here. We'll shoot 3 rounds. Alright, I'm going to reload. Now, I'm going to take Take that off. There we go. And then I'm gonna put this extended barrel on. Again, it says it's gonna add vertical recoil, but we're not worried about that because we're not shooting that fast. And then what we like here is this 25% increased bullet velocity. All right, so let's try this out. Well, I mean, the sound of the bullet's gonna scare the shit out of them and stop them in the tracks like a deer crossing the damn road in the headlights. I mean, did you see that? Did you hear that kaboomy? They won't know where that sound's coming from, fellas. All right, let's try this again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And it's probably make a bigger difference when you reach on out there even further. Hell, we might need to shoot. Is there any arc any further out here? Something way out there? I guess your ass is the farthest thing to hit. I guess I could back up. I could go over here and back up. Ain't nothing else out here, is it? You shoot this rock, I guess. Oh, there's one right up there. Yeah, there we go, guys. Shit. We'll shoot its ass way out there. That velocity, I think, is going to help it out a whole lot on your range. I didn't see a big difference on helping it going through the rack motion, but all right, ready? Oh yeah, yeah, that's really good. Yeah. Oh yeah. So you got no drop off right there with that velocity. Now see, let's just see if there's any difference as I'm taking this off and then I put this silencer on. We got the silencer on now, guys, and we're gonna shoot. I don't know how many yards that is. Does it even say? No. All right, ready? Let's see. Still hits it fine. Still hits it fine. I gotta be honest, guys. I'm not really seeing a big difference between the silencer and the extended barrel. I don't know how many yards you got to go out to where it notices that 25% increased velocity, but let's see if I shoot here. That was good. Okay. Let's take it off again. Same spot. Yeah, you notice a difference on how fast that bullet's getting there. But you really don't notice it until you're just shooting way out there. I like the sound of it, though. I would say I'm okay with the silencer on all night maps, especially where your visibility is quite a bit lower. And then daytime, which they're gonna spot you pretty quick anyway. You could get that extended barrel where you have higher visibility and be able to shoot much further across the map. You know, you might have a guy way over here at this tree. And look, it's almost instant. Look at that. He popped his ass. There's no drop off on the bullet there. I'm aiming right here. Hits right there. And it sounds good too. Well, that's gonna do it for the video. Let me know what you guys think about all the different attachments. The conclusion from this is you definitely want to rank this gun up to a level 4, because the big Achilles heel of this weapon is your racking and your zooming here. This whole motion right here is the big Achilles. So the faster you can get that in and out and get that bullet re-rack, the better your chance is to get a kill. Appreciate you watching the video, guys. And yip, yeehaw. I'll see you next time. It's your boy, Hickbilly Gangster, signing out. Have a good day.